stuck on it.
There is an old Lydian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
This is an opportunity for us. We're on this ship. We can stay in the shadows. See where they're taking the Cartabula. Do something to stop them.
You always wanted the chance to do something big.
That's all well and good. But if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Star Trek Resurgence. Wir sind scheinbar entführt worden.
The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz. Live long and prosper.
Okay, er lässt uns. Endlich haben wir das Verhältnis wieder ein bisschen verbessert hier zum freundlichen Vulkanier. So würde ich die Tür aber nicht bewachen mit der Hand aus dem Türrahmen. Okay, irgendwo innerhalb des Schiffs hinbeamen. Messerhalle, Cargo Bay, Crew Quarters,
Mess hall. Too exposed.
Ach so.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Aber die Brücke nehmen können. Na los, komm.
Whatever you're doing, do it now. We're locked in. Board to transport.
Ihr konntet ihr einloggen, die noch nicht auf der Plattform standen. Los, lauf! Ach nein! Oh, das... Da brauchen wir nicht mehr gucken, ob er noch lebt. Und da kommt wer? Was? Miranda?
Energize.
Oh nein. Aber die Riesenkanone steht ihr. Ja.
Zelda does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. I cannot track its trajectory.
So, als wenn du es tracken könntest, wir könnten ja nicht hinterherfliegen.
She knows it, and our people on the Zelda know it.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back, and tell them we'll need medical waiting for Lieutenant Bedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
Tja, eine Entführung, ein Verletzter, ein Toter, mehrere von Aliens übernommene Crewmitglieder. Au Backe. Wo das wohl noch hinführt. Patrick Conning. Sie hat die Umleitung ja gemacht, damit wir die Leute retten.
As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Val will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
Lieutenant Bedrosian went above and beyond her duty. She deserves a commendation.
I'll see what I can do.
Die ist der
Commander
Heroin.
Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Lydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
Okay, was möchte er mit mir besprechen? Erstmal alleine.
While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari or Tkon, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves,
Was?
under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
Er hat meine Unterstützung. Ich kann das nicht tun. Es geht nicht um dich und das, was du willst. Was passieren wird, wird so oder so passieren. Ne? Ja, wahrscheinlich egal, was ich sage. Auf der anderen Seite, ich würde ihm ja gerne helfen, aber er hat ja schon mal Käse gemacht. Und es geht jetzt ja um seine Reputation. Er ist so der für mich väterliche Typ. Oh. Nee. Also ich werde weder direkt vor den Latz knallen, noch direkt unterstützen, sondern sagen, it's not about you.
I'm sorry, Captain, but this isn't about you. The lives of everyone who wears a uniform are at stake.
I don't see it that way.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way. Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Tkonian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
Eigentlich müssten wir den Hotari auch ein bisschen was erzählen.
The Hotari must know where the ship is headed.
If you can even call them Hotari.
Ach nein, sie müssten mehr wissen.
Whoever they are, they've
Quatsch.
cut off all communication.
Die wissen ja auch wahrscheinlich gar nicht, wer noch zu ihnen gehört und wer nicht.
Tyler.
The Tkon also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We either sound the alarm prematurely and look bad if nothing comes of it, or we keep this to ourselves and take the blame when it blows up in our face. Either way, we can't afford to get this wrong.
Indecision is not without its own consequences.
I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the
The
Elydians.
Tkon are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Tkonian vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Tkon, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Tkonian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level. bringing
Eigentliche
individual
Übernahme.
Tkon back to life, one by one.
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Tkonian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible. And the bioforming appears to be permanent. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Tkon have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
3000 Tkon. Wir sollten einen Kampf erwarten. Wir sagen erstmal, naja, im Grunde ist der Plan ja nicht schlecht. Und ich denke, ich muss die Leute nicht darauf aufmerksam machen, dass es Tkon sind und keine Hotari. Zumindest zum Teil. Interessant wäre ja mal, ob es eine Möglichkeit gäbe, irgendwie zu erkennen, wer noch er selbst ist oder bereits in einen Tkon umgewandelt wurde. Ich sag mal, ist ein guter Plan.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Diridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Es tut mir leid.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Commander Rydek? Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Where? Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So, I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duval tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career. Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. But this is all I've ever wanted to do.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Gut, jetzt gibt es mal wieder eine kleine Infusion für uns, damit wir nicht tot umfallen.
Aside from almost running out of Diridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. The captain, however.
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you've dodged the issue. We can't make mistakes. Might go down as the most obvious thing a first officer ever said. You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know.
Du meinst, ob wir ihn absetzen sollten?
You know I wouldn't.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Good to know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Jara.
Monitor your deuterium levels. I'll be right back.
Gut, dass es dir auch wieder gut
How's your
geht.
wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
Scheinen sich zu mögen.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept.
Das glaube ich, dass das hart zu akzeptieren ist.
So much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
Commander Rydek, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Okay, also können wir mal ein bisschen weiter Konversation betreiben. Mal gucken, wie es hier mit der Entführung weitergeht.
They haven't found us yet.
We can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is gonna catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Tkon are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Da gibt es noch viele Sachen, die ich mir angucken kann, bevor ich dem Major hier folge.
Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have...
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
We need to stick with the tall guy. Minter. Gut, wie können wir es machen? Wie kriegen wir raus, was hier los ist?
Up there? Alright. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Okay, die Dinger, die nach Lebensformen scannen, damit wir nicht gleich entdeckt werden, die machen wir platt. Dass die so weit draußen sitzen. Na gut.
Got one.
Quickly shoot 5 sensors. Wo sind denn noch mehr?
Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am.
Ja, hurry. Wo sind denn noch welche? Lauf, lauf, lauf. Schießt du mit? Ich sehe keine mehr. Doch, da.
One left.
Einer übrig. Wo denn? Wo denn? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ach, da.
Here it comes. It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
Wie konnte denn der Scan jetzt überhaupt durchgeführt werden?
Might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. She had you in her sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is still in there. The Tkon don't have her. Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
That is a reason to hold out hope.
And a reason to remember the Tkon haven't just hijacked this ship. They've hijacked every body they're in. I know she played us, used her sympathies, your relationship to break out of sickbay. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Tkon. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Tkon bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Tkon.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Tkon have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Tkon are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. Do you really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you, and not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They've blocked out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Alles sehr frustrierend. Ich kann helfen. Ja, ich kann helfen. Aber dann in der nächsten Folge, da werde ich dann auch helfen. Und bis hier bedanke ich mich recht herzlich für eure Aufmerksamkeit und sage bis zum nächsten Mal. Auf Wiedersehen.